Yeah, it's amazing. Food security are based on the outcome communists. They just
Yeah, yeah.
Not close enough, and we've got.
Have you heard about agenda 2030? They are United Nations, the Commission of United Nations decided that they want to finish farming and industrialize quality like optical and urban sectors and remote transportation like as well as enough with this probably just one of the us and nobody else there will be as you say, if you look at the European shape.
Yeah, we'll see what's happening. Yeah, probably. Okay, bye-bye.
That's what it is. The other side, the because they say no private property, but it's pretty much the same.
Oh, very good, very good, yeah. Are you going somewhere else? Are you heading home? Oh, right, well, good luck.
Would you like to speak about this situation on my right? Yeah, people don't realize like how much equipment costs and all this.
Zo allemaal I've all the way down Wales, cross down the street, then get
I think the only way out of this is to go back to trading directors, as my old director from Europe, because supermarkets are taking they're working with government. That's how we're doing tomorrow.
operation codes, right?
Right. I will take pictures and review them. I was asking them if they understand the direction we're heading, like are they familiar with Agenda 2030? Investors, they moved from 10 Downing Street to the church house.
Understood everything that was going on.
Pass it on to me. Get the books. I was looking around the room. Do it look like it's not looking up?
Excuse me guys, I'm doing independent live stream over the last 3 years of the voting protest.
Okay, well we're just about to go anyway, so
Second time going. And I go,
not actually building it, the visions are actually pictures of it Step back here and then direct them on the footpath. On the footpath. 2 officers, come back here. Stand here, direct them on the footpath. And then come down that way, look from behind you, just on the footpath.
He wants the boat, that's why. That's lovely. I don't like it. They threw me off. Carry on.
Take the sheep home from Parliament, all those MPs.
That's okay.
É lá, ó. Outro lado. Acho que a gente vai na Badia primeiro, que tá ali, ó.
Take the sheep home from Parliament. No camera. No camera.
Probably they're stopping the protest. They're stopping the protest. The police are stopping us right now. It makes me sick.
Are you a farmer yourself?
Huh?
Are you farmer yourself?
No, but my auntie is actually currently like with a farmer sexually, so that's why I'm here today.
Do you see a connection between what happened in 2020 and government doing
Honestly, I think COVID was fake. I don't think COVID happened.
closing down the small businesses now,
I think it's
attacking
washed.
on farmers?
I think that's so washed.
It's like
I
they're
think that's
rolling
bare
out.
washed. Me and my friend here. Come, guys, come. Me and my friend here. So we all think COVID's fake.
Look, how many businesses went down under, and somehow likes of McDonald's, big corporate businesses, they were allowed to operate.
You know,
how can they explain that?
Mackie is like, you know, they won't stop. People want that big meat. I've had a lot of Mackie's meat in my mouth before, not in a weird way, like guzzling Mackie's meat in the way of like getting a big down in my throat, but I'll eat it. But you know, we're here today just to really spread joy for farmers right here. You know, these guys, they drove 17 hours here.
Did you know that there was a guy named Larry Fink, CEO
Larry Fink, BlackRock.
and Bill Gates
My mum loves BlackRock, so it's relates.
visiting Keir Starmer at 10 Downing Street. Nobody elected those people. How come Keir Starmer is working to their agenda?
Because he is paid by the big banks. You know, no one knows it. He is actually a hoax. Nigel should have been our president. Nigel should have been our prime minister. You know, I would do things to Nigel then, man. I think he's our savior. You know, he is saving England right now. You know, I believe in Nigel full-heartedly.
You said you were driving 70 hours. So
17 hours.
Did you came from Wales or whereabouts?
17 hours. Okay.
Wow, like bottom of Wales, like.
From Wales. I know there was so many coaches. I've just came here.
We spent £3 on fuel.
What do you reckon? How many people were here in the morning?
People, I'd say about maybe 400,000.
100,000.
Yeah, a couple 100,000 here, I think, today. I'm actually dyslexic, so I'm bad at numbers, but like in my bank account, like there's honestly quite a few because I make hella bread. But today I'm really trying to spread the message here.
What do you think about trading directly with customer?
Trading directly with customers, I think honestly most forex are a scam. Honestly, I don't trust most forex. Like trading, like forex 2 and 2, like HS's things are definitely a scam. So I think a lot.
I mean farmers selling produce.
Farmers trading.
Yeah, selling directly to customers, because then you're in position when you're being dictated all conditions.
Well, I actually joined a Telegram route and I lost like loads of money. So I'm when it comes to trading and Telegram, it's a tough subject for me.
No, I don't mean trading shares.
I think you meant stocks.
Farmers selling their produce directly to customer.
I think that's
because
good.
now they are being dictated by supermarkets, like price-wise, etc.
Well, I'm actually trying to run down the CEO of Tesco's right now. I'm trying to find him. I'm trying to fight him. Just for the farmers. That's how much I believe in the farmers. I'm trying to fight, honestly, all the Waitrose CEO. I got a great jab on me, by the way. I've trained boxing for about 3 to 4 weeks, so it's great. It's honestly through emotion. So if I saw any of those big supermarket CEOs, they are dead. I promise you. Not dead, that's actually threatening them. But I would not threaten them with violence, I would threaten them with my words and my intellect.
If we will move, those people only care about money. If we will move...
But I love money myself, like,
yes.
I just want to stack it up my bank account, like I want to get like a roadie one day. So
I would like to eat healthy food without overpaying in supermarket, without supermarkets dictating, let's say, that meat needs to be vaccinated, or
wait, the meat gets vaccinated as well, for like COVID and stuff?
Yeah.
Like AstraZeneca?
Farmers are given schedule to vaccinate their animals.
Wait, so the chickens get vaxxed, like the COVID vax?
Not COVID vax, but I would like to...
vax?
I'm not sure what the schedule is, but I would like to eat organic thing without chemicals, without vaccines, and I would be happy to pay without going to supermarket.
Yeah, a bunch of supermarkets.
You would like to have healthy food yourself.
Well,
so I think the way forward will be to start selling directly to customer.
Yeah, I completely
because
agree.
Then we are both being screwed. As a customer, I now have to buy something which is ultra processed, and I got no say what goes to my food, and I would be happy to pay directly to somebody who produced this and don't put
honestly, yeah, that's why I'm trying to get some farmers' numbers right here on WhatsApp, like not to like text them in a weird way, but kind of be like asking like what's that price is, can I see your menu, like how much you charge it for like a 3-5 like broccoli or something like that.
Where are you from? How can people, let's say, reach out to your aunt's farm and buy produce?
Okay, so I'm only on X because, you know, I just think I'm with all the far right media, so honestly...
Right so far, not far right.
No, far right.
Right so far.
No, far right.
So how can people find you? How can they
Charlie
buy
Russell YT, get at me guys, get at me, leave comments, or if you're about 18 years old and above the age of 18, got a big back, just shout me on Snapchat as well, try on Ruskin. I will hit you up, but like if you send me a few pics as well, and then I'll see if I'm feeding you, and then I'll go back to you. But great interview. I really appreciate your interview. Thank you. Have a great day. But yeah, guys, that's my journalism career really going through. I think I did that.
How you doing? It's so horrific. How are you?
Loads of police. There's also so many vans.
darling, you alright? How are you?
Long time no see.
Yeah, hey, long time. It's a good turnout today. Do you know what's happening?
I came late. I didn't get the traffic.
Oh, you only just got here? Ah, you just got here,
What do you
yeah.
reckon? How many people?
Quite a good turnout.
Good, really good. I mean, it's been rammed all the way up here, so more than, I don't know, maybe, they estimated 40,000, but I would say maybe a bit more than that.
Trafalgar Square full is 40,000.
Is it? Yeah, so yeah, more than that.
Somebody told me 300.
Yeah, could be that, because it's been absolutely chocker all the way up here earlier on. It was chocker everywhere, but it was the whole, all the big field, from all the whole white box field of people. So it could well be 100,000. Yeah, people are starting to take it off now though, but they're still everywhere. I think Ramis and that are up there somewhere.
So, can you just tell me who you are?
A lot of people, a lot of like lockdown people here as well. But yeah, it's been a good turnout. People still want to the road and things come up.
Yeah, I've seen they've got quite many backup plans
Yeah.
ready to kick off.
Kick off, yeah. Yeah. Really good. Really good. Good energy.
So, how long have you been affected?
Yeah, good one. I think a lot of people are leaving if they're living there. I've heard a lot of people saying they're going
I've seen some.
You've seen some, yeah. Because they're saying they're try and stop it. But I think
What's brought you down here today?
Not backing down. Make a statement, make ourselves see, make ourselves heard. Like, it's not wrong, we can't keep doing it.
How we found the turnout?
I'll just try to grab these.
Yeah.
A lot more than expected.
I think it shows how close the farming community is across the UK and how much we all support
And
each other.
all the farms are one massive family. We'll all help each other out. It don't matter where we are, what we're doing, what we're growing. We're all one massive family. And that goes across for the whole entire world as well. We're one massive family.
And we stand together and we fight it out.
Yeah.
Absolutely. So, if you had one message to give to Keir Starmer and the government, what would it be?
Get rid of the taxes on everything, absolutely everything. It don't matter what it is, get rid of it. Because it seems like the tax doesn't go to nothing now. Like it used to go to fixing roads and looking after the countryside. It doesn't do it now. I don't know where it's all going to.
If you want food, back British farming.
Yeah.
Excellent. Thank you, guys.
Thank you very much.
Hi. Do you mind telling me where you're from and why you're here today?
Yeah. So I'm Harry. I'm 19 years old. I'm from Herefordshire, which is just below Birmingham. We farm. Well, I work on a farm that does 6,000 acres over 3 counties, just to try and get the products we need. Well, the farmland we need to grow the products on, to provide for people. And what I don't think is people in towns and cities realise the time and effort that goes into making products. So like we grow spuds, the time and effort that goes into that is through the roof, absolutely through the roof. We'll do 25-26 hour days just to provide for people. We don't get no thank yous, nothing off people.
You just get taxed 20% on
But
the farm.
taxes, like you mentioned, they're affecting everybody.
Oh yeah,
Like
massively.
it seems now your partner, you need to work 2 full-time jobs and you can't even get by. So that's the way they are printing money.
And the problem is they keep upping the tax each year. Before long, we won't be able to live.
Keir Starmer was saying that he wants tax working people. So all of a sudden, if you got any assets, then you're not working people.
Yeah, exactly.
And then another thing is that if you increase tax, national insurance, employment costs, everything goes up.
Well, look
Food,
at the pensioners.
everything.
The tax on that has gone up, and it's just wrong. Absolutely wrong. They've worked all their life. They want a happy retirement. Now they're getting taxed on everything.
Can people buy directly produce from you? How can they reach out to
The best thing
bypass?
to do is to back supermarkets, because the supermarkets is what we sell to supermarkets, and then the supermarkets can go on. But the problem is the supermarkets keep upping their prices. They won't give us more money.
But that's what I mean. You will be paid directly
Yeah,
without
we wanna
waiting
pay-
for months.
Yeah.
We are being sold crap food in supermarkets, heavily processed. I wouldn't like to buy meat which is like vaccinated with chemicals, etc. I would like to buy organic produce directly without paying supermarket and buy
Best thing to
healthy.
do is go to butchers and
Local farm shop.
local farm shops. and
That's
stuff
what
like
I mean. The way there to hit them is to redirect the trade.
Yeah.
If we start buying directly from you, then you will have no middleman who is dictating everything. Because at the minute, I'm forced to accept terms by supermarket because 95% of food, they got monopoly. You can only buy food in supermarket. So if I would be in position where I can go go directly to farmer
Yeah.
and pay fair price for that, I would prefer that.
Yeah.
I'm not happy with the way they are treating us both because they are dictating to you
Yeah.
and dictating to customer, and none of us is winning. You know what I mean? So, so what's next steps? What you guys are planning to do?
Just keep protesting. Just make our point worldwide and across the government. Get them to realise what they've actually done to the farming industry. Because 20% is a lot. 20% tax is a lot on farming. Like we earn below the minimum wage, and it's just stupid. Really
And
stupid.
tax on farms as well.
Yeah.
It's not your income that you made more money.
Like we're
It's-
having to sell land, machinery, livestock just to keep the farm going, which is wrong, absolutely wrong.
I'm not sure if you are aware that Larry Fink, CEO of BlackRock, and Bill Gates visited Keir Starmer. How come, when nobody elected those people, how come they are dictating policies? One of the reasons why Starmer is waging war against farmer is that those people, globalists, they want to end farming. They want to completely destroy farming because
If they
want
end
to.
farming, then they're ending food, which means
Yeah,
what are
but
we importing?
what they
which
want
means
to do-
everything's going to go up by 10 times.
What you
it
need
is
to
already.
understand, what they want to do, they want to take over food production. They are saying lab-grown meat, and let's say they will be growing still.
It will not work.
You know, in the past, communists, they kill 110 million people through starvation and through, they don't care. That's the reality of this. This is fact. This is not something, you know, like I'm making up. This already happened. So imagine, you know, those people got no morals. And if we don't see through what they're doing, there could be tragedy. Because it will be too late. So, you know, they are pushing those policies like net zero, Agenda 2030. That's why they're aiming to end farming. This is last industry standing. They moved every other industry. Steel, all the manufacturing is abroad now. So this is that's why they're doing this. That's what people need to understand. Like engage with politics. So like, do you find that the people are, except of this protest, are people organizing, like political parties, somebody showing interest in speaking to journalists?
Yeah, massively it's not across the country, it's across the world. Like the Americans, the Australians, the New Zealanders, they realise what's happened to us. They're backing us, even if they're halfway across the world, other side of the world. They're backing us massively because they don't want to be in the same footsteps as what we're having to go through now. So if we can get our point across to them, to the government, and to the governments of the other countries, then they'll realise that it won't work. It just will not work.
Hey guys, thank you.
No worries.
Cheers, mate.
Thank you. As you can see, lots of police. Can I interview you?
Can do, yeah.
Yeah, I'm an independent journalist. I've been live streaming since 2020. You know, after lockdown protests, I don't have any agenda.
Yeah, no, that's fine.
So if you can say, what's your name or why you're here today?
Sure. That's fine, no worries. Just now, ready?
Yes,
My name's Spencer. I'm a self-employed farmhand in Suffolk.
Suffolk.
Suffolk, yeah.
What is that you produce as a farmer?
So I work for several farmers, helping to produce pigs, lambs, fully grown cows, and the arable side of things, sugar beet, wheat, barley, oilseed rape.
How come? What happened recently in terms of Labour getting in, changing policies? Why you're here? What's the concern? If you can explain to people how it's affecting you personally and farmers.
So I think personally it affects me in that money's going to be tight in farming. It always has been tight, but it's going to be tighter more than now than ever. And I may not have regular work on farms going forwards. There just isn't the money spare for it, I don't think. And the reason that we're all here today is because the inheritance tax isn't just a quick bite that we can go, right, okay, fair enough, we can pay it and move on. We can't pay it. We're talking the farm has to go. We're talking a 260 acre farm is just about viable, just about I'd say, having to pay £600,000 in tax. And there just isn't the money for it. You have to sell the farm. And then in 2 generations time, that's
And
it.
how do you? Those are unelected globalists. Nobody ever voted for them. So like Bill Gates is not qualified in medicine, but he was advising on policy against in the United States. What they want to push is like artificial produce, like lab-grown meat. They want to end up farming. BlackRock say, you know what is happening in Ukraine. You are restricted with all the taxes regulation, but say it's free for all in Ukraine. And they can do whatever with no regulation, no cost burden. They can produce 10 times cheaper, and this is the way how globalists are undercutting legitimate business, etc. They can just do cheap produce and end up farming. So you see, nobody voted naive. I would rather pay you directly to buy good produce, but I would like it to be, say, organic, with no pesticides, no vaccines, no chemicals, etc. And I wouldn't like to be dictated by supermarket what I can eat, because like 95% of food market is going through 10 large supermarkets and 20 corner store brands. So they got literal monopoly, and that's why customer is losing and you're losing because you're being dictated. How can we start buying directly from farmers?
There's many ways. There's several websites you can buy off, and even main supermarkets on their websites, they now have a Buy British section, which is something we've campaigned very hard for, and we have finally now succeeded. So that's a good start. Most places you can go, you can find a village farm shop, which that's another good way of doing it. But I think the best thing you can do is shop like you normally would at a supermarket, but just look for the Buy British logo and check in the small print that it's produced in Britain, not foreign labour.
So what about even bypassing supermarket again, because they are still dictating what goes into the produce, and they are dictating price. Wouldn't it be better if a certain percentage of
I think
produce was sold directly to customer from farmers?
I think there's an element of yes, we need more people to buy in farm shops, but you know there isn't money at the moment. Farm shops are expensive, and
So what is the main issue with farm shop?
what's that? Sorry.
What is the main issue?
I think the thing that puts people away is the price in farm shops. Now, the price in there is good and it represents what their bills are, as in they actually get a living wage off the farm. I completely understand farm shops, I'm all for it. I think, however, the average family can't afford to buy in a farm shop. They have to buy in the supermarkets, which is where we need the government to step in and help.
So what is the issue then? Help me understand why produce is cheaper in supermarket and then it is more expensive. You get living wage of farm shop. So why it isn't supermarket?
So the thing with the supermarkets is pretty much a last resort, but it's the only resort for most farmers. They simply can't open a farm shop, haven't got the abilities to, and shop and look, you'd be amazed at how much food is not British. Even if it has a Union Jack on it, it doesn't mean it's 100% British. Even if a pig was raised in a foreign country, killed in a foreign country, and exported here, and then chopped up here, then it can be labelled as British.
I remember reading an article where they said that some of the Aldi or Lidl brands, it's just like, you know, it's a nice picture of an apple tree and it's just kind of farm, whatever. And it isn't the farm, it is, like you said, imported from abroad.
Yeah, well and truly. We had a march. We had a march in March actually here, out exactly where we stood now, to try and combat this. And it's a work in progress, I think. So
how can we connect? How can we help you? Because again, this is affecting everybody. We don't want to be dictated by those people because...
And it's free. Follow your local farmer and learn how he farms, why he farms, the way he does.
Thank you.
That's right, no worries.
Cheers.
Brilliant, thank you very much. And where is this going?
It's going to my page. You can take a picture.
Just quickly, I'll just take just write that down just so I can find it.
It's a URL. There is a link to my Facebook. You can message me, and you know we can do say podcast or I can help. You know.
Yeah, we can do that.
I've been.
Do you want my number or anything? Or do you want me to?
Better because I'm live
website.
streaming. If you can go on my Facebook and drop me a message, yeah.
Yeah, that's fine.
Then we can connect. This URL will take you there, yeah.
Okay, no worries. Got that all written down. Thank you very much.
I've been doing this citizen journalism since 2020 when they started being funny with lockdowns and all this tyranny.
Were you here in March for the farmers rally or tractors?
No, but I've been on the street for 2.5 years with the anti-lockdown protest.
Yeah.
But this is tame. If you look from a bigger picture, it's like this imposition of control what government is doing. They're running same policy, but this is just a different sides of the same.
It's true.
So attacking the food, attacking freedom. Look, how many small businesses folded flat during the lockdown? How come McDonald's is allowed to operate? No virus there, but then the mom and dad shop or hairdresser, they need to shut down.
It's true. It's something which I don't like to think about, because if I think about it I'll get sad and get depressed, and I don't want to think about the future.
And then just think this was a big robbery, big bank heist. If you close every business, you leave 6 open and you print money, there you go sir, £2,000 for you, £2,000 for you, £2,000 for you. What will happen? This will funnel down to those that are open. This is wealth transfer. So Amazon is allowed to operate. McDonald's, Asda, Tesco, etc. But mom and dad shop, this is where the problem is. They just want to, that's why I mentioned Bill Gates and Larry Fink as globalists. They just want total monopoly.
They all want to take over the world.
Yeah. So this is and we would like to have the culture of producing food local, eating healthy. Nothing wrong with this,
Competition
but
is
we
healthy.
just got bad people ruling us. Yeah, that's where the problem is.
Most definitely, absolutely. 100%.
That's why we need to speak more and take control back, power back, because they are dictating too much. Like, stay home, don't do this, don't do that, can't run your business, can't do this, CO2, don't breathe too heavy, cow farts, climate,
yeah.
nonsense, yeah? But then it's got real effects in life. Prices of energy, taxes, and then like even locking people with lockdowns, yeah? It's like they're being more and more pushy, more invasive, and that's not how government should be. There's that saying, when government is scared of people, you got democracy. When people are scared of government, you got tyranny. And they want to build
It's a scary time. It really is a scary time.
Well, and then when they realise
We've just got to keep plodding on.
yeah, let's connect, yeah, let's talk.
Another way, if you want to follow
From our
farmers or follow this rally, go on YouTube and search Ollie Vlogs.
Ollie Vlogs?
Ollie Vlogs.
Yes.
OLLYVLOGS.
Yeah, no, they
He organises the event.
Yes.
And you can follow him. He does a video every single day, all week, all year long. Back to his farm, what he does, and he tries to grow agriculture.
And then 5 group of farmers organised the main protest at 11 o'clock.
Thank you very much.
No worries, thank you for your time.
So that was just 5 ordinary farmers decided, they're YouTubers, decided to come together, come there and say, right, we'll organise a bit of a protest, and then there was some random here and there in the middle of the street right at the end. I'm not sure who orchestrated that. So
That's BBC News here.
we're on
Hello. Would you mind a quick interview while you're here? And
I'm not a farmer, so I'm just a normal sort of member.
while you're supporting farmers, that's also.
Yeah, I'm
We can speak if you don't want to be on camera. We can just.
yeah. I mean, it's just generally a long time ago, that industry was forced up. It's all wrapped around London. And the supermarkets, they're all the same.
When it came back to the stuff, people don't see it. 95% of food is being sold through supermarkets. And this is monopoly. Monopoly, by definition, is 50%. So it's worth it. I've been to holiday to Albania this year, and you could see micro shop, literally just a couple of square meters, literally one fridge. The guy was selling chips. That's it. But he would get this directly from farmer, and then the government is not so aggressive, so you can make a living of doing such a micro thing. So you'll literally have no problems with cheese, milk, whatever, and say honey or whatever. Micro shop, and you will still make a living. You know that we think like backward, Albania, but I found out that they got 110,000 euro for your tax as a small business. Then you can do things like this, and you're not strangling.
There's also another thing is, when it comes to supplying companies, all the companies which are stopping it, if you grow local and it's supplied locally, I think all the carbon is saving, and you're not being flown in. There's a lot of vegetables you get flown in from Believers, used to get flown in from England and I think all the animals, a lot of asparagus comes from Peru. Look at the animals, look at the carbon offset. You see, so a lot of these crops we used to grow in the UK, but the industry is not really profitable.
They're saying about climate change, but I don't know what's your opinion about geoengineering. Do you think they can affect weather?
What's this?
Manipulating weather. Do you think weather we've got now is normal?
I think it can go, but there is an influence of climate change. I mean, I've been around a long time and I've seen a change in the UK climate. that we don't get the cold winters like we used to.
But did you notice, like, again, I didn't believe this a year ago, but when I started observing the sky, the planes spraying substance, and then dimming the sun, like we got, last year there was literally 30 days sunny. And when you start adding, I mean, once you see it, you can't unsee it. I was thinking this is tinfoil conspiracy, to be honest, but then once you see this literally within a few hours, start looking in the morning, then you will see the pattern. They are flying always there with the movement of the sun. They create a layer of aerosol, dim the sun, so even if the day seemingly seems sunny, but it isn't, because they created a layer. So they're messing with the weather, and they're saying, no, you driving car, you're the problem. Cows are farting, and they're coming with such a nonsense.
I think a lot of it is, one of the things they're planning is, you know, all this carbon lockup.
Yes.
You pay billions to try something out technology, which is not really tested. Right, my way forward, plant trees.
Yeah, but we've got trees. They absorb. Climate crisis is a multi-trillion industry.
That's the issue. Yeah, sometimes it's big business.
Have you heard about
You're independent, yeah.
independent humans in my prediction? I've been live streaming for 2.5 years. When lockdown started, people were protesting. So that's where I engaged, because I'm Polish, we had a communism. So I just see writing on the wall, if that makes sense. Because we had a communism in Poland, and I'm just scared about the future.
Does make sense, really.
People in the UK haven't been directly attacked by government like we were. And that's why there's a
Don't forget, I grew up in I'm old enough to remember all of that.
But people who haven't
Who was it? Lelewski.
Wałęsa.
Yeah. Who basically got the independent movement.
Solidarity, yes.
That's it.
So look how long it took to restore the democracy in Poland.
And obviously, where you're placed during the most difficult area of Europe, really, not your land area wise. I can understand why Poland's got such a big army.
You know, we had this confrontation with government. I was born in the middle of martial law. 1981, 1983, then bloody government literally rolled out tanks on its own people.
Yes.
Can you imagine? People don't understand. What's your name? Janet.
Yeah, sort of like me.
It's nice talking to you.
Oh, yeah, that's what someone said. I understand where it comes from. We love it. I'm going all around the world.
If I wouldn't believe that change is possible, I wouldn't be engaging. Because we did this in Poland. It took a couple of decades, don't get me wrong. We were sold out to starting after World War II. In 1945 to 1989, we endured 48 years before we regained independence. But a couple of decades after World War II, people were going along with the regime. Why they were regime country? But then the regime went so wrong, and they started killing people, arresting members of opposition. They went really bad, and this is where people rebel.
Around the lake to get to
But it took a couple of decades. People don't understand this. It will not be a quick fix, but it's essentially the way to hope. We just need to believe. Otherwise, we're lucky.
Very lucky. And we've not had any really issues. And I think it's constitutional right.
I'm not that familiar. If you can talk me through Cromwell, if you can explain me.
That's the only time we were republic. Then when, obviously, when King Charles came back in, that's when our democracy was really born. Yeah, Parliament rules. Monarchies just they dissolved. Assuming coming out of the back. That's the only right they've got to substitute. Let's get stronger.
Do you think it's possible to do this again?
What, another time? Yeah. I'm going to get on to the race will stay in war. That's the hardest thing to do, stay in war.
I bet they weren't even debated in Parliament.
I'll look you up anyway. What's it? Ramek? Do you know what me?
That's URL.
Let me take a picture.
That's URL. And you will see my links on my page.
93, 94, somewhere around there.
Brilliant.
Have you ever heard of it? Lord Michael Howard. Yeah. Oh what? No. He's worse than that. Because when you get through the fires, you know what they do. I'm not saying there's evidence of what they do. Some people have evidence of they just spout jump stand. We've brought in the most important thing. If you're arrested,
And the stars are brightly shining.
Right. That seems to be end of today protest. I will be closing that stream now. Thank you for watching.
Sleigh bells Well, I think they don't can. In all honesty.
we're seeing transcontinent and quality go down, and yet the spending is going up. GDP is going down, and everyone is getting poorer. Category 5% about this morning. Would you think it's fair to say that Starmer is betraying the country deliberately?